Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Forward, brigade!
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him!
I'll knock it down!
Got him! Now you're finished! Got him! Now you're finished! Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin!
You're not up to it!
We can handle it here!
Archer! Come here! Godwin! Get over here! Come on! Join the line! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin! Draw your swords and fire! Follow me! That's it! Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let them climb up and knock it down! Ah, you got... I'll kill you, you cunt!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower! Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Corral them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Bother me much. Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Easy Riders. Let's see. I guess that's it. It's quite interesting to say, at least. So let's see. First off, thanks for joining the stream. I don't really do this often, but this is one of my favorite games from one of my favorite studios, and it's my first time playing this one. Played the first one on the PS5, ridiculously amount, and I'm gonna do the same. But I wanted to play this on my beefy PC. But this is already looking pretty sweet. The interface is nice. I like the map. Oh, it's beautiful. They did a really good job. Whoa, what just happened? So I hit it twice. What the hell? Map legend. Okay. So Easy Riders, me, Sir Hans Capon, and our armed escort are on our way to Trotsky Castle to deliver a message to the Lord there, Sir Otto von Burgo. Von Burgo is the most influential man in the League of Lords, and our task is to try and enlist his support in the resistance against King Sigismund and rescue King Wenceslas from captivity. Everyone is counting on us, Sir Hanish of Lipa, Margov Jobst of Moravia, and my father, Sir Radzik Kopila. So, the fact that Henry is the son of Sir Radzik Kopila was the biggest twist of KCD1. And if you haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one, you need to play the first one before you play this, because this is a true, so far it's a true continuation of the next, of the games. So I'm pretty excited. Anyways, so we've arrived in view of Trotsky Castle, but on the road we encountered a company of Lord von Burgo's men, led by one Captain Thomas. The situation was tense, but we managed to calm things down. Captain Thomas suggested that we camp for the night since we wouldn't make it there before nightfall. Mutt, my dog from Skalitz, keeps pestering Oates, our cook and general helper. His eyes fixed on the food Oates is preparing for us. I call Mutt away to give the cook some peace. And so he says we set up camp, but there's still a lot of time till nightfall. I should go and ask Sir Hans what we do now. And also Mutt is hungry. Oates is the one who's in charge of supplies, so I should go and ask him if he can give me something for Mutt. Alright. Side quest task done. This was the first one. The first one we were playing as Goodwin. Shout out to Goodwin for being in this game too, man. Like, bruh. The fact that Goodwin is still here is dope. It's super dope. Let's check this out. Yep, player menu, you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world, divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you are in the upper signpost. This shit is fucking detailed. As always, love it. Previous panel, A. Item info. Holy shit. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. That's new. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Multiple coats of arms on an item means that you have it equipped in multiple outfits. Okay, on an item, got it. You can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. Okay, you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menu sections. You can use M for map, J for journal, I for inventory, yep, P, player info, and N is codex. Got it. Next page. Click on the icon to rearrange items. What the fuck? told you, this shit is. I'm used to this, because this was in the first one. What I'm not really used to is this edit belt thing and then rearranging the items. That might be for PC thing, because I played this first one on the PlayStation. And just, you know, if you are tuning into the stream, just know that I am not gonna beat this, you know, game like in a few days or a few weeks. The first one took me, I beat it last year and I got it in 2018. So you do the math. Hey, no, low key, this right here, this little tree thing is slick fire. Like for inside your house, it could be like modernized, but like as a clothing rack. Hey, like if you're getting out the shower or getting in the shower, you know, you're just throwing your shit on. Just, dude, I like it. So it says put it on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet, gabardine under chest armor, quilted hose under leg armor, and shoes under spurs. So head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection. Head protection is like a little scarf thing, this thing. Under your helmet, such as a coif or hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the coif absorbs heavy impact. Yeah, because if you don't have a coif, it's just metal on scalp. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna bleed. It's gonna hurt. Gabardine is this thing. It's a thick, long, padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of armor that protects you. Again, putting a whole bunch of metal on your bare ass skin is gonna fuck you up. You have quilted hose under leg armor. Like gabardine, quilted hose, these things, create a soft layer between your body and the plates on your leg. These leg plates is steel or whatever it's made of. And shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. Yeah, exactly, because they go on the back. And spurs are for horses, if you do not know. And they make a noise, so they're not really good when you're trying to sneak around. We already did the outfit thing, so I think that's it. This shit is fucking wild. What? I know you lying, cuz this is crazy. This is They went over, they overdid it. They overdid it. Just need to take a moment. I don't think people really understand how good it feels when somebody puts actual effort and quality and thought into everything that they do, especially if they coming from something that's already been done, right? It's like something's already great, so we don't want to remove the greatness, but we want to improve it. And how can we improve the greatness without changing it? And buddy, did they fucking nail it? I can I can just tell, oh, you don't understand, bro. You do not understand. You don't understand. I don't know what the quality. So that is quality. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of reading. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this means it's already equipped. Right, right. So I'm not wearing my helmet right now. I don't have no weapons. No food, just armor. These are quest items apparently. I got a rack on me. Player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perks, yep, which you can use to improve stats, skills, and warfare. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your rep in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. I'm interested in this shit because in the first one, doing combos, bro, I didn't learn combos until 2024. On God. And I was playing that game off and on since 2018. That's just, bro, don't tell nobody. So it looks like I don't have any points. No perks available. Even this right here, this little bottom thing, like the first one, it took time for you to understand what the hell was going on because the perks, it didn't really tell you like you had points. It was just like a little star, a little asterisk above it, and you had to really figure that shit out yourself, what was going on. But this interface is sex. It clearly shows you everything that's going on. It shows you the stats that contribute to each, you know, artifact. What, like, is the hover? No, because this gets detailed in here, right? This gets really detailed. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. It's so well done. Oh no, I didn't even see this. It break it, and that's another thing I love about this game. Is why I think it's one of the best games I've ever played, and I've played quite a few games. And this is up there. This is, to me, this is, it's definitely, it can compete with the top 20. It can compete in top 10. At least the first one could. I haven't played this one the full way, but you know, the interface alone is top tier. It's god quality interface. You know, when it comes to video games, when it comes to not even just video games, when it comes to UI, you know, user interfaces and design and user experiences. Look at what the fuck just happened, bro. That's the type of shit that I'm talking about. Whoever is on their team is solid, bro. It's solid. I can imagine the amount of meetings these guys had, the design team, the creative team, because this shit, bro. Somebody, because all of this is so, it's specific to that time too. Are these outfits? You know, everything is very specific to this time, and these people, you know, over at Deep Silver, over at Warhol Studios, the people who actually developed the game, everything that you're seeing here is a representation of this time period. And it's done in a meticulous fashion. Everything from the designs of these, you know, of these little, I don't even know what you would call these things. They're not like images. They're like, I mean, they're images, but it's like not a widget, but an icon for this stat. Like, all of these are super detailed, super detailed. And again, like, all of these little things are super time, you know, time specific, era specific. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Using the wolf for like fainting. Like, dude, come on, get in there. Oh my goodness, there's so much to consume. And everything, when I say everything, everything has fucking details on it, bro. Nobody's doing that. They're not doing that, bro. Nobody's doing that. I promise you. Point me a game that's doing as much detail as this. But, like, where is it at? Fishermen. The fishermen living in huts lining banks of ponds and streams. As their reputation, each one of these, and this is just reputation. If I go to buffs, there's buffs. If there's combos description of it, bro. each one has information. It's information overload. There is never a thing. There's too much information is never a bad thing. Never is. That's sexy. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is crafting? You can create swords now? And axes? Oh, no. Before we can just create potions and poisons and pick herbs. Oh, bro, this shit is insane. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I've been talking about. This shit right here. The lore of this game is magnanimous. Like, you can literally, you can get I don't know how to describe it, man. You can get actual I'm a history buff, right? So the fact that I'm actually learning and understanding another culture's history while doing something that I enjoy, which is just playing a video game on my off time, is a beautiful concept. And the only other games that I know that really do something not even as detailed as this, but kind of like give you history is Civilization. But this shit right here, whenever you run across something, they're gonna break it down for you, and they're gonna tell you armor in the 14th century, manufacturing capability expanded, leading to the production of stronger and often combined armors. Older chainmail armors transitioned to plate armor due to advancement in steel processing and the ability to forge larger pieces of metal on automatic hammers. Soldiers' heads were protected by helmets such as the I'm gonna say this wrong, but the Cervelier, 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 known as the Iron Hat, bassinets, and helms. Armors were crafted by armorers or helmet makers, typically from a single piece of hardened plate, skullcaps, bassinets, or riveted together from several smaller pieces, Cervelier and Sallet. The finest armor of the early 15th century was considered that made in German and Italian lands. Combined type armors were used by heavy cavalry. They consisted of chainmail supplemented with plate armor covering the limbs and simpler forms of cuirasses, plate coats, or quilted jackets. Some plate coats and breastplates were equipped with a hook for the knight's spear. If the armor lacked a hook, the spear was inserted into a slot in the shield, which covered the left arm, controlling the reins in the lower part of the helmet. The fucking detail. A widely used helmet was the bassinet, or a sallet, with a distinctly shaped visor nicknamed the dog snout. They're talking about, I think it's this guy or this guy, they're similar. Additionally, iron hats with one or two eye slots are frequently depicted in visual sources. Shoulders were protected either by chainmail sleeves or small pauldrons. An indispensable part of the armor was the shield. So much, so much. This is just this page. When you get into characters, every person we meet is going to have a story. They're going to know about these people. And the more you know about these people, more information is coming. I know there's games that do this, but it's done in a way where it's great. It's great, bro. Like, it's great. You know what these guys need to do? They need to sell a Middle Ages fucking food recipe and call it, I don't know what they'll call it, niggas and scallots. I don't know what they'll call it, bro. But they need to make a recipe for this. It'll be amazing. Yeah. This was the first game, the Burning of Scallots. You played Henry, and he's going through it, and then you start getting into this part, and I think we spoke. They showed this. I'm not too sure, but I don't remember. But Yeah, Scalus was big. I'm gonna go through this on my own time. I'm not gonna do it during this playthrough. I might. I don't fucking know. This is just a lot. I'm way too excited. I'm way too old to be this excited about a video game, to be honest with you.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Gambling?
Why not?
Because you cheat.
Every day.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate, rolled a few.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
One little game, and then you go and take my last groschen.
Damn, no, I feel you though. My dog did the same thing. His ass is sleeping right here. Like he ain't a terror. I think he heard me.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. A fellow could have a game there.
Give over, tankard. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Fuck it, tankard! Stop with that! Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Jesus.
Tankard!
I need to check something. I know this is not reasonable because technically if this game is authentic as fuck, we're wearing pretty heavy plate armor. So if I jump in this river right now, I should drown. This nigga Henry couldn't swim in the first one, so I'm trying to see if he you know, improved his skills. Geronimo!
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Nope. Still can't swim.
Tankard!
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be gathering flowers. Real shit. I will be gathering flowers in this game heavily.
Tankard!
Yeah.
Tankard!
Yeah.
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
this interface is fire. Damn it. It's so good. It's so good, bro. I don't think, like, the reason why I'm so hyped on this is I work with like high enterprise level companies, I guess you can call them. Corporations, companies, people, whatever. You know, big dogs, big dogs. Everybody who's listened to this has either heard of them or used them. They are, you know, the top of the top, best in class brands, and this interface right here is a best in class, hands down. They are worthy of all the awards they've gotten, and I wish them infinitely more success.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like. I must remind him.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right? Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Ah, shit.
How about playing one more time for that ring?
Why not? But you'll have no coin left for the tavern tomorrow. I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Here. Aye, that'll do. Oh, come on! No, that's as far as I go. Remind me not to play with you next time. Here. My God, I'm done. Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Cap.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Also, I just want to note that this is not. I want to call them a AAA studio because I don't know. I think Warhorse. I only know Warhorse Studios from Kingdom Come and then this game. Now Deep Silver is pretty fucking big, right? They have a lot of games on their belt.
Tankard.
For a while.
Yeah.
Well, what I am trying to say here is that every fucking conversation in this game has dialogue. And the dialogue is actually voiced by somebody. It is voiced by somebody. We have billion-dollar corporations, companies who have millions of dollars, AAA studios who don't do that. Yes, I am talking about Bungie right now with that fucking, what game did they just come out? Whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember the name of it anymore.
Tankard.
Yeah.
But that game doesn't even have motherfuckers barely speaking that one. But this one, I talk to any NPC voice every time.
Tankard.
Yeah.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Here you go. Take it. You silly mutt.
Henry! Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain! I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Burgos.
What the fuck is going on with
I'm
Henry?
here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
See that the motherfucker's character changes when we put shit on? And Henry is putting that shit on, boy.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Nice job!
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah, but you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Nice. Good. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Good riposte! Got ya! Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else. No. That way I can block you easily. Oh, nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself! Off to a good start. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Jesus! How did he do that?
Put up a fight at least. Oh, you haven't got a hope. And another.
He's nearly done in.
Ow! Kurwa! How do you do it? Knock the stuffing out of me. I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Go for it.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
Here, here.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Chasing ass always leads to trouble.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
Pana je u oltáře, leká si před faráře, pouští se mu dlaně, jak vykoupá na mě. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja, Domine. Pana je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pana sama sedí. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja, Domine. Králi Pana v poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja, Domine. Pana je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
What I say? You can't swim. Got hit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Horses, horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
So it begins.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move on.
Careful. Stick behind
You
me.
watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacre.
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
The way across.
Shut up. Or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in pitch black. When all your talk does is blind you. Now, catching some men with them.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, we found half them somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick.
Moving down instead of being high up. Because you can't do shit from there.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Split up the fight. Boulevard. They're bleeding to the rock. Hurry. On the round. Look
They're
Shit.
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
Show what you're made of!
Where is he?
Fucking good.
I've been waiting for you.
Ah, shit.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. You keep watching here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Right. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
Go to hell! Alert! To arms! Get out of here right now!
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Right. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it! Ha! Ha! Ha!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. If you're capable of running at all.
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. But we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Ah! Fuck!
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca!
Come on!
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you? Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa, I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Think again, strong!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
The scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.